now figured out how to get where we are going. Now we need to figure out how long it will take to get there. To figure this out, we will again be using our E6B. Remember that we need two things in order to solve this problem: our speed and our distance. Because we are figuring out how long it will take to travel a certain distance over the ground, we need to use our ground speed. We previously determined that our leg from the departure airport to the set heading point was longer than it takes for us to climb. This means that we have a level segment that has not been accounted for when solving for time and fuel. Because this segment is so short and you don't know your exact heading or ground speed, we can approximate it or use the ground speed of 95 knots that we calculated for our cruise leg. These legs are similar in direction, so the number won't be too far off of what it would actually be anyways. Using your E6B, line up the rate arrow with the ground speed of 95. Find your distance of 5 on the outer scale and find the time on the middle scale. We know because of the short distance that it will be a time value of minutes that we are looking for. It looks like it's just over 3 minutes. To find the fuel, we line the rate arrow up with the gallon per hour burn of 6, which we found earlier. Looking across from time of just over 3 minutes, we find our fuel burn at 0.3 gallons on the outer scale. You can record these numbers in your nav log. Now let's go through this one more time for our main leg from the set heading point to the Red Deer Airport. Again, we previously calculated our ground speed to be 95 knots. Our distance, as we measured early in the planning process, is 53. Using your E6B, align the rate arrow up with the ground speed of 95. Find your distance of 53 on the outer scale, and find the time on the inner and middle scale. Does it make sense that the trip would take 5 hours and 30 minutes? No. We will want to read our time en route on the middle scale. This shows us at just over 33 minutes. Mark 33 minutes on your nav log. Fuel will work much the same way. So again, set the rate arrow across from the gallons per hour, which we determined to be 6.0. Read the fuel burn across from the time of 33 minutes. It shows we should burn 3.3 gallons of fuel. Record this number in your nav log. Now that the time, fuel, and distance calculations are finished, we can total these columns. Our total distance comes to 67 nautical miles. Our total time comes to 43.5 minutes. And our total fuel comes to 4.9 gallons. Record these in your nav log.